Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. It's a beautiful spring day out here in Montana, and I got some exciting news for you. First of all, I'm filming on a new phone. I switched carriers over to Verizon after being on AT&T for almost 30 years. I was the only person in the family on AT&T, so I just joined a family plan, but that's not what this video is about. So we'll start it off. You can see right there. Let me zoom in. Mouse is sitting outside. That's where she's been living for the past. I do have a nice sealskin cover on for Mouse that is normally on it, but I drove her yesterday, so I didn't put the cover back on yet. But there can only be one reason why we are keeping Mouse outside instead of in the garage, and that would be because we've got a new C5. I've had it for about a month. I filmed right after I got it. I just forgot to post the video. This is a 99 base model C5, 6-speed manual. As you guys know, Mouse is a 6-speed manual too. Right there. Difference is Mouse has a ZF 6-speed, and this is a T56 and an LS1 car, where that's an LT4 car. Both of them make about the same horsepower. As you can see, well, that horsepower range is about, I think the LT4 car is rated at 330 and this is at 345. But already personal touches, I added these wheels on it here, and I've also lowered it in the rear about 2 inches so that got a nice tuck on it. Added the spoiler on the back, and yes, it is a convertible and it is red. And those are two things I did not want in a car, but at the price that I got this for, there's no way you can turn a car down for that kind of money. I mean, it was probably the cheapest Corvette in this area for a C5 ever. So, I mean, we're talking like 5,000 bucks. So, 116,000 miles, runs good. I did have to put new tires on it. That's why I opted to use my 19-inch wheels that I was already selling. So I put some Nitto Neogens on the front, because the fronts were shot, and just kept the Pirellis on the rear that were already on those wheels. So it's 275/40 rear, 19-inch rear, and then a too narrow of a tire. I should have went with a 255, but it's a 245/35 19 on the front. But as you can see, all in all, it's dirty because I've been driving it, but all in all, it's clean, it's straight. Needs a good wash right now. Already got it registered. And again, it is a convertible. Interior is good. Added my own shift knob there. Got no codes on it, but let's give her a quick start. Running good oil pressure. Everything else is good on it. It's been driving really good, and it drives great even with it lowered in the rear. The only thing I've done to it is change the oil, give it a bath, throw some wax on it, and that's about it. It's been raining off and on here, so I haven't driven it that much in the last couple weeks. I've driven Mouse more than I've driven this, but it's supposed to be 80 here this weekend, so I think today being Thursday, my day off, I got to work Saturday. We'll take this car and probably put the top down after work on the way. I've never owned a convertible, never driven a convertible, so noise level's a little louder than a hardtop car when the top is up, but not bad. I mean, it's livable. Again, for the price, I'm not going to say no, because I've wanted a C5 forever. I do like the C6s, but I love the pop-up headlights, so that's kind of why I wanted to stick with the C5. Ultimately, if I could get a C5Z, that would be even better, but right now we'll stick with this for a couple years and see what it does. As I'm climbing out, this year's Corvette State Meet for Montana is in Great Falls, which is about 4.5 hours from here. That's why we bought this car. It's a little more comfortable for my wife versus the C4. Obviously, the seats are not as supportive as the C4 seats. I think the C4's got way better supportive seats for any kind of sport driving. But for comfort and cruising, the C5's great. And again, it fits my wife better. We'll have a little more room to drive that 4-hour drive when we go. And that's coming up in a couple weeks. It's always Memorial Day weekend, so we will be going on that. And I'll do some filming there. Hopefully get a bunch of views. I do have a lot of things I want to do to this car. I'm still debating on whether I want to sell Mouse or not. I do like that car a lot. It's one of my dream cars. Plus that LT4 6-speed combo is just so much fun to drive. Plus the color combination too makes it even better. And sun is bright today. Anyways, so we're gonna have fun with this car. I'd love to get a Borla exhaust, at least a catback, just to give it a little bit of tone. Right now it's 100% stock. I want to do the night drive LED headlights. That I will do. Probably if I don't do it here in the next month or two, it'll be over the course of the winter. We'll do that. Maybe some LED tail lights. I mean, there's a lot I can do to this car to make it mine. Definitely going to upgrade the stereo system in it when we get some money saved back up. But as you guys saw in my last video, we're dealing with that Volkswagen issue, which that car has been at the dealership for the last week. And might be getting it back today. They're fixing the SOS error on it, but nobody seems to give a crap about the oil pan full of metal shavings, so we're struggling and fighting with them. So just an update on that. Anyways, love to do the night drive LED headlights. I'd love to convert the whole car to LED on the exterior lights and interior lights, which there's not that many. It's not that hard to do, but one step at a time. It's hard to maintain both cars plus the wife's pickup, which hasn't even come out of the garage yet this year, so hopefully she gets on that soon. It is going to be nice. I should make her drive it tomorrow. Anyways, surprise, I got a C5, I guess. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys later.